Welcome friends to Excel beginners and advanced tips. Friends, today I want to show you how to create a sample identity card, and with the help of this process we can also be able to create challans, bills or marksheet of students by putting the IDs of the database. Here I am just creating a database quickly. ID, name of the person of which the identity card to be prepared, and here I can give the profession, a sample identity card friends, profession and country, and then here I am typing image. So our headings has been prepared, and now I want to insert records against each field name. Name say Messi, profession footballer, and country Argentina. Image, I will be entering image little later, and I am taking another ID, that is Dhoni. Name Dhoni, profession cricketer, India. Here friends, in this section I want to insert image of Messi, so just dragging it little bit to enlarge the row height and column width, just like this, or you can take up to this. So I want the image to be inserted, image of Messi to be inserted here. And friends, for I also want every rows of this sheet need to be this row height, and for this I can select the total number of sheet I can select the sheet select the row number of this sheet. Here it is the row number 2. Just click on this 2 here, second row, and I want this row height to be placed in every rows of this sheet. And for this friends, I need to go to home tab, and under home tab you can see a format painter option, and click here. And now I want to select I want to click on the total sheet selection area, so that the row height can be inserted in for the total for all rows of this sheet. You can see my pointer has become a thick plus. You can see the area, the pointer here above the row number 1, the little square box, and the pointer has become thick. Just click here. You can see the row height of all rows has become the row height of the row height of row number 2. And friends, here you can we can also adjust the column headings, and to adjust it friends, I need to click I need to double click on the intersection of the row number 1 and 2. Just place the pointer to the area of the intersection, where you can see my pointer has become a thin plus, and just double clicking here you can see the column headings have been adjusted. And now we can enhance the column heading if we need. This is our column heading and center aligned. Similarly friends, we can also want this data to be centered aligned for this column, and I need to select the total columns so that the data to be inserted in this within this range to be centered aligned. So just select the column areas and right click and format cell, and go and selecting the alignment tab here, and horizontal alignment need to be centered, and vertical alignment also need to be centered. So click OK here. So this is our center alignment friends. All the data under the columns have become centered aligned. And now I want to insert image here. image of Messi here. So just select the cell and then clicking the insert option and selecting the picture, and here I have the images stored in E drive under image 1 folder, and you can see the image of Messi here, and just insert it, select and insert. You can see Messi has been inserted to this cell. The image of Messi has been inserted. Just little drag it little lesser so that it can be fitted perfectly. I don't want a huge image, I just want a image like this. So friends, now here in this cell I want the image of Dhoni, and the image size will be the identical of Messi. So I need to copy this, copy the image of Messi here. Just select this and press Ctrl key from the keyboard and drag it to this cell, and into this cell I want the image of Dhoni. So right click here and change picture, select change picture, and from here you can see the image of Dhoni. I am just selecting the image and insert. So the image has been inserted. Now friends, our image has been inserted. And friends, now I want to create a sample identity card of this celebrity to the sheet 2. Here I can rename this is image, and sheet 2 I am renaming this, rename ID card. Here ID card. Okay friends, now I want to create a sample identity card. For this I need the column headings, that is ID, name, profession, country, and image. So I am typing ID here, ID in capital letter. You can type this ID, one row gap, name, and then profession, and then country. Here I have typed the column headings, and within the I can just enhance the size little bit so that it can be seen clearly. And after this column, just double click here to get the actual length of this column, and it has been set up in this section up to this. Column width of D has become up to this, and then I need a colon. I need to give a colon after D column. So just decrease the size of E column, and like this, just to take the space of inserting a colon against each field name. So just just shift and colon here, like this. I have given the colon against each field name. Now in this cell F column I need to enter the values. So here I am just dragging it little bit so that necessary data can be entered here. So if I put a value, if I enter 1, it should be displayed the related name, profession, and country of the image of the person, of the ID. So if I put here 2, it will search for it, it will match the ID, and if it is found, then it will display the related information against name, profession, and country of this ID. So to do this friends, I need to use a function called VLOOKUP. So if I use a VLOOKUP function, just I want to use this function here in this name, after this name field, in this column, in this cell. So put a equal sign and VLOOKUP. So let's see how VLOOKUP works. And VLOOKUP, I want to, then you can see a blue color text prompting us lookup value, to enter the lookup value. Here my lookup value is located in the cell, in this cell. Here you can see I want to look up the values that I will be entering into this cell. So this value will be looked up, and then press a comma, and now it is prompting us in blue text that from which table or sheet, the computer will get this lookup value. I need to denote the sheet or the table array. So obviously the sheet would be the first sheet, that is image. So we are going to image sheet here, and from here ID to country I want to select the whole range, because I need the name, profession and country in the respective column, in the respective in the respective field names. So just after this we can press a comma and going ID card here, and just delete this section. And now the lookup value will be searched in image 1 from column A to D, and then if it is found which column need to be entered in this cell, I want the second column, because the second column is for name. Name is located in the second column of the image sheet. So giving column reference number 2, and then putting a comma, and I want the exact match of the values entered in the ID cell, that is F6, because any other value except the IDs that is located in the image cell will if entered in F6 cell, that is here you can see it will not be displayed any value, or it will display an error message if the ID is not matched. So I want, every time I want the ID must be matched, and for matching the ID I type 0 after comma, here you can see, and close the VLOOKUP function. So thus VLOOKUP function will work. First it will search the value that is in the blue cell, you can see here it will 2 in the cell address F6, and it will search the value in the previous sheet, that is image, and within the column A to D, and then if it is found, then the value of the second column related to the ID will be entered into this cell, and every time the ID must be matched before displaying the values of VLOOKUP in this cell. So here if I press enter from the keyboard, let's see what happens. You see Dhoni has arrived in this cell. The name of Dhoni against the ID 2 has arrived, and if I change the ID to 1, then the name should be Messi. Yes, the name has been changed. Thus friends, the VLOOKUP function works, and we can also copy this and paste here and here to display the other data, related data, that is of ID number of this ID. So before that friends, I need to show you one thing more. If I type 0, just before that you can see 1, there is only 2 ID, 1 and 2, and nothing, 1 and 2, 1 for Messi and ID 2 for Dhoni. But if I type 3, then what will it display in the name area? See NA, it's the error, so it should not be displayed. If I type by mistake A, so it also displaying NA. So here if I type 1, it will display the correct name. So if by mistake if I type any value that is not match, exact match, so it should not display a message like this NA. So to get rid of these friends, we need to add something before VLOOKUP function. We need to add another function. Just we can double click here, and before that here you can click here, and if error, we can use this function if error, and after this in the formula bar just click here, comma, if error occurs, that means if the ID does not match, it will show a blank. So give a open double quote and close double quote after comma, then close if error function. So the VLOOKUP will not display any value if the ID does not exactly match. So press enter. See, I have given 10, it will not displaying any name here. So if I press 1, it will display the name of Messi, but if I press 30, it will not display any error message. Another thing friends, here in this VLOOKUP function, I want to copy and paste it. When I will copy and paste it here, just show you first, just copy, I want to copy and paste. You can see the range, the reference of F, the reference has changed to F8. You can see the reference, it should be F6, this value should be matched, F6 value, but here the reference has become F8. It will cause a problem, so just delete this. Here in this section I want to fix the reference of this cell, that is all times the value of F6 will be searched, will be looked up, it will not be changed. So to fix it, just pressing F4 key from the keyboard. See, prefixing a $sign of X and a $sign prefixing of 6 cell address that will be looked up has been placed a $sign. So thus we can fix the search item. Then I am pressing the enter. Now if I select if I enter 1, it will show Messi. And now if I copy this, copy and paste it here, profession, here you paste it, you can see the F6 has not been changed, all time it will remain the same. So it should be looked up, it should be searched, it should be matched, exactly matched in everywhere where I copy, where I paste this formula. And now friends, here I want to display the third display the data of the third column of the image sheet, that is our first sheet. So for displaying profession, I will change 2 to 3. Only this action need to be done. If I press enter, then the items located in the third column, related items, then the related items of ID which I have entered and located in the third column of the image sheet will be displayed. Just enter. We can see a footballer has been displayed. You can see footballer here in the third column. C column means third column. Now I want to display the country name of the related ID, this ID. So here just copy this again and paste it with Ctrl C and Ctrl C for copy and Ctrl V for paste. You can also use this for copying. And here friends, we want to display the country name, that is Argentina, here for this record. So here I want to display the country name which is located in the fourth column of the image sheet, so I am changing its 4 instead of 3. You can see the Argentina has come in place, country name. If I change it to, you can see Dhoni cricketer India has come automatically, and if I press 1, it will come Messi footballer Argentina. So thus friends, this function VLOOKUP function can be used to display the details of any ID of any so it can be used to display the mark sheet of a particular student having a ID, and this such type of IDs can be used to display the details record of a Challan, or in time of displaying any bills. So ID must be searched with VLOOKUP function here. In this way we can create mark sheets or challans or bills. So thus friends, up to this we know how we saw how to use the VLOOKUP function for showing the or for displaying the related data of a specific ID. Okay friends, now we want to insert the image here. In this section we want to insert the image automatically to be inserted here in this section. So for this, friends, we need to create a name for this column, so that whenever the records, whenever the ID will be matched, the 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 related ID, the related image will be searched from the name. So to create a name for this column, we need to use formula. We need to press formula and then name manager. Here you can see, and then a new, pressing new, clicking new option here from the name manager, a new name will be created. So if I select picture, say I give the name as pict or picture, any name can be given. And here, friends, in this section reference, here, friends, I need to use two functions. One is index and match. The combination of two functions will create the actual name, which will store the image link. Here, friends, just after equal to sign, I am typing index and open bracket, and here I want to index the total this column. Here I click on the column heading, so that it will select the whole column where the images are located. Just give a copy, just give a comma, and then use the match function. Here also open parenthesis. I just trying to use the index and match, combination of index and match function. And what will it match? It will match the value from this ID, from this cell. So here it will be matched. And friends, after comma, where it will be found, where the IDs will be found, we know the IDs will be found again in the image sheet. Just going there in this column, it will match the IDs, and the IDs will be found in this column. And then it should be exact match, then comma, and then for exact match of the ID I will type 0, and then I will close the match function first, and then index, finally close the index function. So a name will be created called pict, P-I-C-T. Just click on the OK button here. Yes, you can see a name has been created. And now, friends, we want to use this name when we require. We want to call this name when we require. Just close it for this moment. And friends, we need to copy this picture from this. For copy this cell from this, just right click and copy. And now we want to paste it here in this. Suppose we want to display this image here, so, or here we want to display this image here. So for 2007, for 2016, you will get this option from the right click and paste special, and then you will find the link of the picture. But here, friends, if I am using the 2007 version Excel, so I am going to home tab, and under the home tab just select paste extension, and as picture option, from picture option I will select paste picture link here, just selecting this. You can see the image has been entered into this area. And now, friends, I need to call the name which I created to get the related picture of this ID. So here, after equal sign, I need to call the name of this link that is stored in this picture name. This is the name pict, P-I-C-T. Just after this I can press enter. See, I have entered, and one for image Messi, and if I press insert 2 here, it should display the image of Dhoni and particulars of Dhoni also. Not being displaying here, I just want to call again P-I-C-T, pict. There must be some mistakes here in the defining name. Just going back to this, so formula name manager, you can edit this whenever required. Index image, index E to E, match iCard F6, yes it is matched, and image A, okay. So far it is not seeing any mistake. Just I want to copy this image again, just copy this, copy and paste it. I want to paste it here from this home, paste as picture, paste picture as link, and if I change this PICT and here if I do just I am trying to define the name again, there must be an error here. So just formula name manager, just delete this. Okay, I am deleting this and I am trying to make it again. Then first I am name manager. With the name manager I will create a name manager. Okay, clicking here and new, say image, any name, and here we need to use index function. Spelling should be given properly, index, 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 and index what? Index this column need to be indexed, and comma, and then use a match, match, and it should be matched with it should be matched with this cell value. Okay, and then it will be found, this cell value will be found in which column? Here, it will be found here, and then for exact match I will place 0, and then close the match function first, match, and then close the index function finally. Just press OK. Yes, it has been done. So here I need to copy this, just copy, and for pasting it I am going to home and under paste option, here paste link, I want to paste this image here in this cell. So copy paste here, and if I change the name as image, yes, it has come. There should be some mistakes of spelling mistakes, so that or anything, it was not working. Now it is working properly. So our image has been called from the name which I assigned little before. So thus friends, we can display the informations as well as images with the help of this index and match function by creating a name. So if I want to print preview option, go to print preview, let's see what happens. Yes, it is being displaying. We can print this, just any, you don't see the images here, just enhance or decrease or increase the font size, it will be placed in right place. So we can just delete this cell, or we can just enhance the enhance it little bit, so that or here you can drag it here. So the page setup need to be done. So friends, here the image, the IDs has been created, and if I want a border of this ID, or if I want a border or something like this, so I select the area where, so here I need a border. So before that friends, I need to just delete this, delete, and if I delete this, just select the, just adjust it, and here if I change to, here the images is being displayed of Dhoni, one images of Messi is being displayed. So friends, here if I need a border, just insert a shape around it, insert shape, this is this shape, rectangular shape, and make it like this, and just we don't want the filling of this color, so we just want a border area. Just double right click here and format shape, select, and no fill option, we need to select no fill option, so that only border can be seen. And we can also change the line style, and width of the border like this, and we can change the style, and we can change the line color as we want. So I need this for this moment. So these are the sample identity, this is the sample identity card friends. We can create it, we can also name, we can also name the head, give a heading like this, say just center and aligned, margin center, say identity identity card of the celebrity. So I am giving this, and I can use underline option here. So this is our, this will be our identity card, and if I press print preview, our identity card is being displayed here. Friends, here I can take a row, so that it should be insert, sorry, here in this section insert, and I can place this here instead of just drag it. We have to design this, just going back, just placing for the images, any change of anything, just click on anything on this cell, on this group, font group, it will come, the image is right place, and file, print preview, print preview, like this it will be displayed, and we can print this. So friends, the identity card, the sample identity card of this image has been prepared. And here friends, just select this, and now friends, we want to print this identity card, just drag it a little bit, we want to print this identity card with the help of, we can also print the identity card with the help of a command button. So going to developer tab and insert, here insert, here I can, from here ActiveX control, I can take a command button here in this section, and just right click, property, and you can change the name of this property, caption of this property, that is caption of this command button, that is print. I have no printer friends, so I am just displaying the print preview. I am taking writing print preview as the caption of this command button, and now I want to write the codes for previewing the print. So just first see iCard 1, and it has changed here, and sheet 2, that is the first sheet was image sheet, this is the sheet, the image sheet, and image sheet has been changed to sheet 2, and iCard has become change 1, sheet 1. So I need to print preview the iCard here, this has been done, iCard 1 and image has become 2. Okay, I am just moving this sheet. So just going developer tab and just see this. Yes, sheet 1 iCard. I want to see print the iCard. So here double click. I want to sheet 1 dot print out. Not, I have not printer, so I just want to see the print preview of the sheet 1, that is the iCard. Here it has been changed, friends, but we don't bother anymore, because we need to put here the right or name of the object. That is the sheet 1 where the iCard has been designed, sample iCard has been designed. So just going to the button here and pressing the design mode, just just ready, making it ready for the execution. And if I click on this print preview option, it should be displayed. Yes, it has been displayed, and then we can print it. So friends, thus we can print our required identity card automatically. Say 2 here, if I give 2 and print preview, see Dhoni has been arrived, Dhoni came here. And friends, if I give another image, see Amitabh, if I actor, if I enter another record, India also, and here I want the image, so just here image is changing, just any change in this font group will come the image in this right place. So I am copying it here and changing the image of Amitabh. Change picture, this picture of Amitabh will be inserted here. And friends, if I select 3, yes, Amitabh is being displayed here, and print preview. Thus we can enter data here one by one, and our identity card will be prepared if I change here. So it is being changed manually, but if I want to, that will be changed automatically. And so here I need to write some few codes. So just design, going to design mode, and we need to count the total number of rows of image sheet, that is sheet 2. Here it has become sheet 2, so I am just counting it, taking a count variant, sheet 2 dot cells rows dot count comma 1 dot end excel up dot row. And here I need a for loop for x is equal to 2 to count, then 2 to count, the value will be changed. Here the value of this D8 column, D8 reference, D8 address, here this value of the sheet 2 sheet, here the value of the image sheet actually. No, here the value of the iCard sheet, that is sheet 1 dot cells column address D, actually what was the value, D8, place it, D8 will be the value of sheet, or the value of image sheet 2. Here it will be sheet 2 dot cells x comma 1, it will be the value, and then it will be print preview. All the option within this for loop, and all the records will be changed automatically, and every time it will be changed, it will show the print value, print preview. The cell value will be changed, D8. Just see this, D8 or not. Yes, it is D8. So if we run this now, let's see what happens. It is not it is range actually. This will be the range. It will not cell. This is the range. And if I run this, just save it. We don't save it. I will save it finally. Just yes, the first you can see the messy picture has come, print preview, and close this. Try to close this and see the automatically it is scene 2, and close this, automatically see it is scene 3. It will go for showing more the value, the identity cards of all the rows which will be entered in this cell, in this all the records which will be entered here in this rows and rows up to the end of this sheet. So here again print preview, yes, it is being shown. Again close, automatically showing. I am not changing, I am entering the rows, I am entering the here any values. The values is being replaced one by one with the help of this for loop. Automatically the cell range, this range is assigning the value from this, the second the first column of second row of the, that is sheet 2 here in the image sheet. Okay friends, thus we can print preview option. If I put a print out option, all the rows to be, all the IDs need to be should be printed automatically. So here we can use these commands, we can use this line of codes for printing one by one, or just for printing one by one, just we want just print preview option or print option, sheet 1 dot print preview, or the sheet, that means the sheet 1 means the iCard, the name of this the sheet 1 iCard sheet 1 dot print, the name of the iCard is sheet 1, has become sheet 1, so sheet 1 dot print out. But if I want the more the iCard to be printed automatically, all the iCards, then you can use this line of code here. So thus friends, I have tried to make you understand how VLOOKUP function works and how a name has been defined with the help of index and match function, and how to call the names, whenever we require. Here the name of image has been called. So just practice it, and with the help of this command we can also be able to display the related records, related information of any bills or challans or marksheets of any students, anything. We have to just give, we have the right reference, proper reference. So thank you friends, thank you very much for viewing this. And friends, if it is little helpful friends, please subscribe this channel. And friends, if you have any comments, please make it, so that I can able to answer your question, I can learn more from your queries. Thank you friends, thank you once again for viewing this.